was a cracking contest, actually. Trump made a couple of centuries, but the most...
But he doesn't pop that. And semi-final. In fact, that had been talked about for months in advance because they'd been the two players of the years.
One. None.
Just the sort of draw you want, because they all know what he's capable of, and he just makes it tough.
17.
Brilliant players involved in qualifying, and that means quite conceivably
for a 147 in that frame, wasn't he? That would have been some way to do it. Well, played. Behind it, you'd be confident, I think, of potting it. Staying on the black and trying to make a second maximum in this tournament, and indeed
Jones could well equal another.
80.
147 this season.
a lot of near misses also. Of course, the most recent was Sean Murphy's last Saturday.
So taking the problem red. Oh dear.
I tell you what, this is close. But is he on the yellow?
Oh, what a shame. Only.
Jones. One.
In forthcoming event. Players, by the game's very nature, spend an awful lot of time at the table.
Well, that's what he was doing, but he's missed the red. So Judd Trump. Trump actually set a record himself this week. He's still got to make the breaks, and he is doing
More tournaments, more playing opportunities. Yes.
9.
Of course, it's that century of centuries, and there is 100. In Group 7, you suspect we'll probably see him in the winners' group. And then all the tournaments after that.
18.
I'm just trying to promote that red. It didn't really happen, but it's still...
We could be doing ourselves out of...
Well, I mean, I thought yes to the 4 again. Trump trying to make another ton on top of the 147. He's already tried to move this one out.
81.
Well, he's tried.
85. 90.
The red is in.
103.
But he's unfortunately on that list that you don't want to be on. You've named a couple of people on it. I think Robin Hull did it in the World Qualifying as well.
Newspapers and magazines and stuff rang him up for a quote and said, "What happened, Robin?" He went, "I."
Meanwhile, what has Jack Jones done here?
Yeah, and of course, look on the positives for Joe O'Connor. He could be as well.
Go back to 1983, the reigning world champion. And it was called 147. That's my idol.
155, let's have a jive, maybe? See Ford in his chair there in the previous frame, willing O'Connor on to make that.
He shot off the black there to open the red, so he's eyeing another big break here himself. Not a 147, but is getting to 100 group. Already had 2 in this.
36.
10 in any event. Now that's a tough ask, I know that, but he is a Premier break, a lengthy distance, and indeed the Tour Championship on focus.
Of course, the first man to do it was Neil Robertson against Trump. He said he didn't think it was kind of that big a deal, but I think he changed his mind when he did it, and he would certainly change his mind if a Czech.
For most players, that was and now Trump and save ourselves the problem of repeating that.
Oh, well, he's made up for it since then today. Jack Jones, he just mishit a safety. Left a red to
80.
Right middle.
Trump 87.
Well, that really is a rarity. Okay, some 2-1 down. Now from 1-0 down, he leads Jack Jones 2-1. So get this frame on the board, and with but
She's had her annual leave approved for Sheffield, so she's off to the Crucible again.
and long may it remain thus. But even the very best.
I think this is the thing, because the general play has been very open. You know, you're leaving chances if you don't.
And the removal.
But he went for it early, like he'd make a third century, missed actually a black on 95. So, you know, it's not an easy game, this, despite what we're watching here.
22.
He wants to short of this red.
36.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, I think, if he ends up going to the Crucible on. Chose to try and stay on blacks to make a century. There's no prize or anything then, he was just trying to make one. And Joe made a fantastic clearance when. to be concerned here. Oh, but he's not potted it. So this is a very different sort of frame.
One.
Get it one if you can pot this. Cue ball's travelling a long way, isn't it?
Foul. The miss.
And there you go, he didn't hit it. So Jack Jones then with a... We're going to cost him. Oh, wow, he's caught the brown. Well, it's a major chance missed, really, from Jack Jones.
And this is white.
Two.
Well, what we saw there with the snooker he laid behind the green is the other side of his game, isn't it? Which has vastly improved over the years. Has to. Still needs this pink. Oh, he needed the blue first. Well, he was on the pink, but he... Yeah, he had a look at going cushion first. He felt that was the best way to get on the pink, but he made the pot more difficult.
Watching that with
Joe O'Connor just quickly has beaten Tom Ford 3-1. Double kiss from Jones. He got away with it, I think. Well, very much so. He holds his hand up.
Foul.
that was precisely.
Top five.
Well, he's had trouble with the middles today, but he's potted that, and it's all on this one now. This is match ball for Judd Trump.
11.
It is in, and Judd Trump